The weather across the central United States took a violent turn this week as severe storms lashed regions from the Midwest to the Northeast. Meteorologists had warned of the potential for extreme weather, but the reality exceeded expectations as the skies unleashed a chaotic mix of destructive winds, massive hailstones, and tornadoes. The heart of the storm. Starting from the plains and sweeping eastward, the storms were fueled by a potent mix of warm, moist air colliding with a cold front. The storms first made landfall in Colorado, where baseball-sized hail pelted down, shattering windshields and damaging properties. This marked only the beginning of a multi-day severe weather event that would leave a trail of devastation across several states. In Nebraska and Colorado, residents reported seeing funnel clouds forming ominously overhead. These potential tornadoes, combined with wind gusts exceeding 90 miles per hour, brought down trees, damaged homes, and left many without power. The small town of Hagler, Nebraska, recorded a wind gust of 93 miles per hour, strong enough to tear roofs off buildings and scatter debris for miles. The Midwest under siege. As the storms pushed further east, the Midwest found itself directly in the line of fire. Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin reported significant damage from both high winds and hail. In Iowa, softball-sized hail caused widespread destruction, denting vehicles and smashing windows. In Minnesota, wind gusts brought down power lines and trees, leaving thousands in the dark. This storm system was particularly dangerous because of its unpredictability. Tornado warnings were issued across multiple states, and while some areas reported sightings of tornadoes, the extent of the damage is still being assessed. Northeast braces for impact. As the storm system moved towards the northeast, states like New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio were placed on high alert. The National Weather Service warned of the potential for severe thunderstorms, with the possibility of tornadoes not ruled out. The combination of high winds, torrential rain, and large hailstones created hazardous conditions, particularly for those on the road. In cities like Pittsburgh and Cleveland, residents took shelter as the storms approached. Emergency services were on high alert, prepared for the potential fallout. While the worst of the storms seemed to target the Midwest, the Northeast was not entirely spared. Flash flooding became a concern in many areas as heavy rains overwhelmed drainage systems. The aftermath, a trail of destruction. The full extent of the damage is still being tallied, but early reports suggest that this storm system could be one of the most costly of the year. Insurance companies are already bracing for a flood of claims related to property damage, particularly from hail. In some areas, the cleanup has only just begun, with utility crews working around the clock to restore power to affected regions. The National Weather Service continues to monitor the situation closely, with additional storms expected in the coming days. For those in the path of these storms, the advice remains the same. Stay indoors, stay informed, and stay safe. Conclusion: a stark reminder of nature's fury. This latest round of severe storms serves as a stark reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature. As communities across the Midwest and Northeast begin the long process of recovery, the hope is that lessons learned from this event will help mitigate the impact of future storms. The weather may have calmed for now, but the threat of severe weather is never far away. As climate patterns continue to shift, events like these may become more common, making preparation and awareness all the more critical. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you.